Hi friends, welcome you all to Think Max. We are in class 11 Max, chapter 8, sequences and series. In this session, we will be discussing exercise 8.2. It is part 2, that is question numbers 11 to 20. In part 1, we discussed questions 1 to 10. In this part 2, we are going to discuss question numbers 11 to 20. Okay. So these are all dealing with geometric progression, that is GP. So 11th question, evaluate sigma, that is summation. K is equal to 1 to 11, 2 plus 3 power k. Okay, we have to find out its summation. Okay, now let me start the solution. Here in the bracket we have 2 plus 3 power k, and this k varies from 1 to 11. So let us take k and 2 plus 3 power k. When k is 1, this is 2 plus 3 power 1. When k is 2, this is 2 plus 3 power 2. When k is 3, this is 2 plus 3 power 3. And this goes on till the last n value, which is 11. So its value will be 2 plus 3 power 11. Now what is given? Summation of k is equal to 1 to 11, 2 plus 3 power k. It is nothing but when k is 1, it is 2 plus 3 power 1. When k is 2, as it is sigma, which means summation, we have to add each value. That is, we have to add all these columns. Okay. So plus 2 power 2 plus 3 power 2 plus 2 plus 3 power 3 plus etc. up to 2 plus 3 power 11. Now collect this 2. Okay. How many 2's will be there? As k starts from 1 to 11, there will be 11 2's. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 etc. plus 2, and this occurs 11 times. Okay. This occurs 11 times. Next one is 3 power 1. Now we will collect 3 power 1, 3 power 2, 3 power 3, etc. up to 3 power 11. So 3 power 2 plus etc. up to 3 power 11. So this is nothing but 2 appearing 11 times. You can write it as 2 into 11. And we have to check whether it is GP or not. So here A is equal to 3. First term is 3 power 1, it is 3. Let us check the ratio. Ratio is second term by first term. So second term is 3 power 2 divided by 3, which is equal to 3. And if you check third term is 3 power 3 divided by second term. Second term is 3 power 2. So which is equal to 3. That means it has a common ratio. Therefore, this is a GP. So this 3 power 1, 3 power 2 plus 3 power 3 plus etc. up to 3 power 11. It is a GP. Okay. So GP with A is equal to 3 and R is equal to 3. Now we have to find its summation. So 22 plus this value up to 3 power 11. Now let us consider this. So consider 3 plus 3 square plus etc. up to 3 power 11. So how many terms will be there? There will be 11 terms. So we have to add all this. Its summation we have to find out. That is S11. There are 11 terms. So we have to find S11. So here R is 3, which is greater than 1. So S11, Sn will be A into R power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. Therefore, S11 equal to A into R power 11 minus 1 divided by R minus 1. So what is A? A is 3. And 3 power 11 minus 1 divided by 3 minus 1. So 3 into 3 power 11 minus 1 divided by 2. Now the summation k is equal to 1 to 11. 2 plus 3 power k is nothing but 22 plus this summation. This summation is nothing but S11. What is S11? 3 into 3 power 11 minus 1 divided by 2. Okay. You can leave as such or you can find out 3 power 11 and calculate. Okay. Anything is okay. Okay. So this is the summation of 11th problem. Clear? So moving on to the 12th one. The sum of first three terms of a GP is 39 by 10 and their product is 1. Find the common ratio and the terms. Okay, so we have to find R and the terms, that is N. Okay, now here what is given? The first three terms addition, that is sum is 39 by 10 and their product. Usually when they give product, you have to take the terms as A by R, A. If you take the common ratio as R, so you can divide. You can divide and get the previous term, multiply and get the next term. So you can take A by R, A R as the first three terms. So that this simplification will be easier. If you take the product, R will cancel out and you can easily get the A values. Okay. So let me start the solution. Let the three terms, that is first three terms, be A by R, A R. Now what is given? Sum of first three terms, that is A by R plus A plus AR is equal to 39 by 10. This is given. Let us take this as equation 1. Next, what is given? Its product is 1. That is A by R into A into AR is equal to 1. Now, what happens as it is a product? This division R and product R gets cancelled. So, A into A into A. So, it is A cube equal to 1. So here A cube answer is positive. So 3 is an odd number. If it is so, A should also be positive. Okay. If it is even, it can be positive or negative. As it is odd and the answer is positive, this A should also be positive and it should be equal to 1. Only A cube is equal to 1 means this 1 can be written as 1 cube. So equating the base, A will be equal to 1. So we got the value of A. So let us substitute A is equal to 1 in equation 1. So if we substitute A is equal to 1, we will get 1 by R plus 1 plus R equal to 39 by 10. Okay. Now take in this LHS R as the LCM. So if you take R as LCM, it is 1 plus R square equal to 39 by 10. Now let us cross multiply. So it is 10 into 1 plus R square equal to 39R. So multiplying with 10, we will get 10 plus 10R plus 10R square. Taking this 39R to left hand side, we will get minus 39R equal to 0. So writing first the 10R square. What about the odd term? 10R minus 39R is minus 29R plus 10 equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation in R. So we can find out the value of R using quadratic formula. So what is the quadratic formula? R is equal to minus B plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC divided by 2A. This is of the form AR square minus 2BR plus C equal to 0. Okay. No. AR square plus BR, not 2BR. AR square plus BR plus C equal to 0. 2BR will come only for A plus B whole square. So this is A term is coefficient of R square, B is coefficient of R and C is the constant term. So let us substitute that. So it is minus of what is B? B is minus 29. So it is minus 29 plus or minus square root of B square. So minus 29 whole square minus 4. What is A? A is 10 and C is also 10 divided by 2 into 10. So minus into minus is plus 29. So what is 29 square? 29 square is 841 minus 4 into 10 into 10 is 400 divided by 20. So it is 29 plus or minus 841 minus 400 is 441 divided by 20. Whose square is 441? This 21 square. Okay. So square root of 441 is 21 divided by 20. So this is 29 plus 21 by 20, comma 29 minus 21 by 20. Okay. So let me erase this and continue here. So we got 29 plus 21 by 20. What is 29 plus 21? 29 plus 21 is 50. So it is R is equal to 50 by 20, comma 29 minus 21 is 8 by 20. So on simplifying, we will get, so if you divide by 10, this will be 5 by 2. If you divide by 4 here, it will be 2 by 5. So R takes two values, 5 by 2, comma 2 by 5. If it is so, we can find out the value of GP. What are the terms in GP? Already we found A is equal to 1. So we know A is equal to 1 and R takes two values. So if A is equal to 1 and R is equal to 5 by 2, what is the GP? So A is equal to 1. So 1 divided by R is 5 by 2 and A is 1. A is 1 into 5 by 2. So it is equal to this 5 by 2, when it goes to the numerator, it will become 2 by 5. So 1 into 2 by 5 is 2 by 5, comma 1, comma 5 by 2. This is a GP for R is equal to 5 by 2. When A is equal to 1 and R is equal to 2 by 5. What is the geometric progression? It is 1 by 2 by 5, comma 1, comma 1 into 2 by 5. The same procedure, when 2 by 5 goes to the numerator, it will be 5 by 2, comma 1, comma 1 into 2 by 5 is 2 by 5. So these are the two types of geometric progression. So we found the common ratio and it is the terms, not n. What are the terms? So we found the terms. The terms are 2 by 5, 1, 5 by 2, 5 by 2, 1 and 2 by 5. Okay, we found the terms here. Clear? So moving on to the 13th sum. How many terms of GP, 3, 3 square, 3 cube are needed to give the sum 120? That is, summation is 120. If the summation is 120, how many terms should be added to get the answer as 120? That is, we need n. Sn is 120 here for this GP. Then what is the value of n? Okay, they gave it as a GP. So what is the GP given? It is 3, 3 square, 3 cube, etc. So in this GP first value is 3 and what is R? R is second term divided by first term. So it is 3. 3 power 2 divided by 3 is 3. R is equal to 3. What is given? Sum, that is Sn equal to 120. That means we have to find the value of n. What is the Sn's formula? Sn is a into, what can we write here? R is greater than 1. Then it will be r power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. So here Sn is given as 120. Okay. So that means a into, if you equate this, a into r power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1 will be equal to 120. Okay. What is a? A is 3 and r is also 3. So 3 power n minus 1 divided by 3 minus 1 equal to 120. So 3 into 3 power n minus 1 divided by 3 minus 1 is 2 equal to 120. Now keep this bracket in LHS. Take the remaining to RHS. What is remaining? 3 by 2. 3 by 2, if I take it to RHS, it will become 2 by 3. So 1 3s are 3 and 4 3s are 12. So 3 power n minus 1 equal to 40 into 2 is 80. So 3 power n will be equal to 80 plus 1. So 3 power n will be equal to 81. So if you write 81 in terms of 3 powers, then the sum will be solved. So 3 power n. What is 81? So if you check, 3 27s are 81, 3 9s are 27, 3 3s. That is 3 power 4. As the base is same, then the power will be equal. So n is equal to 4. So if you add the first 4 terms, you will get the answer as 120. Clear, children? So moving on to 14th one. The sum of first 3 terms of a GP is 16 and the sum of next 3 terms is 128. Determine the first term, common ratio and sum to n terms. That means we have to find A, common ratio R and S, yeah. Okay. So what is given? Sum of first 3 terms is 16 and the sum of next 3 terms. Okay. So totally they have 6 terms. So A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. So this is the first 3 terms. So its answer S3 is 16. It is given. Sum of first 3 terms is 16. And the sum of next 3 terms, its addition is 128. So how to use this 128? We can mention A1, A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5 plus A6 as S6. So from this S6, if you take out this S3, you will get 128. Okay. So from the total sum, if you remove this, the first 3 terms, you will get the sum of the next 3 terms. That is S6 minus S3 is 128. Clear? Now let me start the solution. So what is given here? Sum of first 3 terms. So S3 is equal to 60. And the sum of next 3 terms, you can write it as S6 minus S3 is equal to 128. Okay. Now S6, what is S3? It is minus 16 equal to 128. Therefore S6 equal to 128 minus 16 will become plus 16. So S6 will be 144. So this is the second equation. What is the general formula for Sn? Sn equal to A into r power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. Let us assume let r be greater than 1. Okay. Now, what is given? S3 is equal to 16. So one says that S3 is 16. What do you mean by that? A into r power 3 minus 1 divided by r minus 1 equal to 60. Okay. So this is the third equation. Next we got 2 says S6 equal to 144. So A into r power 6 minus 1 divided by r minus 1 equal to 144. So these are the two equations we are getting. Now what I am going to do means, if I divide 4 divided by 3, then what happens? This a and r minus 1 gets cancelled. So 4 divided by 3. What is 4? 4 is a into r power 6 minus 1 divided by r minus 1 divided by a into r power 3 minus 1 by r minus 1, which is equal to 144 by 16. Okay. Now let me erase this. So here a by r minus 1 is also in the numerator as well as in the denominator. So this a by r minus 1 gets cancelled. So what will be remaining? R power 6 minus 1 divided by r minus 1 equal to 144 by 60. Okay. So this r power 6 minus 1, how to write this r power 6 minus 1? Do you have any ideas? So this can be written as r power 3 whole square. So r power 6 can be written as r power 3 whole square. So r power 3 whole square minus 1 square. Okay. So divided by, I'm sorry, this is r cube minus 1. Okay, here r cube minus 1. So r minus 1 gets cancelled. So this is r cube minus 1 equal to, can we divide 144 by 16? So I think it goes in 9 times. So 144 by 16 is 9. So this is a square minus b square form. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b divided by r cube minus 1 equal to 8. So this gets cancelled. So r cube plus 1 equal to 9. So r cube equal to 9 minus 1. So r cube will be equal to 8. So what is 8? 8 is nothing but 2 power 3. So as the powers are equal, the base will be equal. So r is equal to 2. Okay. So if we keep r is greater than 1, we got r is equal to 2. Now if you substitute r is equal to 2 in the third equation, we will get a. Okay. So we got r is equal to 2 and we have to get a. So substituting r is equal to 2 in 3. So a into 2 cube minus 1 divided by 2 minus 1 equal to 60. So a into what is 2 cube? 2 cube is 8. 8 minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1 equal to 16. So a into 7 equal to 16. That means a is equal to 16 by 7. So we got A. The first term we got A and we have to get Sn. What is Sn? A into what is A? 16 by 7. What is R? 2 power n minus 1 divided by 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So it can write it as 16 by 7 into 2 power n minus 1. So this is the summation of n terms. So we got the first term which is a 16 by 7 and the common ratio r which is 2 and sum to n terms 16 by 7 into 2 power n minus 1. Clear children? So moving on to the 15th one. Given a GP with A is equal to 729 and 7th term 64. Determine S7. Okay. So there is a GP. Here A is equal to 729. Next what is given? 7th term. That is A7 equal to 64. What we know, general term an is equal to a r to the power n minus 1. So that means a r to the power 7 minus 1 is 64. So a is 729 into r power 6 equal to 64. So r power 6 equal to 64 by 729. So 64 is an even number. So let us divide by 2. So 32, again 2 it is 16, again 2 it is 8, again 2 it is 4, again 2 2's. So how many 2's are there? 6 2's. So 64 can be written as 2 power 6, 729. So this is an odd number. So let us divide by 3. So if we divide by 3, 2 3's are 6, 4 3's are 12, 3 3's are 9. Again by 3, 8 3's are 24, 1. Again 3, it is 27. Again 3, it is 9. Again 3, 3's. So how many 3's are there? 6 3's. So you can write it as 3 power 6. So this is nothing but 2 by 3 whole power 6. So we got r power 6 equal to 2 by 3 whole power 6. So powers are same, then the base will also be same. That means r is equal to 2 by 3, which is less than 1. So 2 by 3 is less than 1. Now what we need to find? We need to find S7. We have A and we have R. With this we can find out S7. So Sn equal to A. Here R is less than 1. So we will use 1 minus R power n divided by 1 minus R. So S7 equal to, what is A? It is 729 into 1 minus 2 by 3 whole power 7 divided by 1 minus 2 by 3. Okay, what is 729? 729 here it is 3 power 6. So 3 power 6 into, if we take 3 power 7 as LCM, we will get 3 power 7 minus 2 power 7 divided by 3 power 7 divided by 1 minus 2 by 3. If we take 3 as LCM, we will get 3 minus 2 divided by 3. So this 3 power 6 and 3 power 7, if you simplify, so here this is bigger. So this 3 power 6 can be subtracted in the denominator. So it is 3 power 7 minus 2 power 7 divided by 3 power 7 minus 6. This 6, when it comes to the denominator, it will come as minus 6. So again in the denominator we have 3 minus 2, it is 1. 1 by 3. So what is 3 power 7? Already we have 3 power 6 equal to 729. So 3 power 7 is nothing but we have to multiply this term by 3. 3 power 6 into 3. So it is 729 into 3. So 729 into 3, what is that? It is 2187. So which is equal to 2187 minus 2 power 7. Already we have 2 power 6 is equal to 64. So 2 power 7 is multiplying again by 2. So it is 128 divided by 3 power 7 minus 6 is 3. This 1 by 3, when I take it to the numerator, it will become 3 by 1. So this 3 gets cancelled. So we will have only 2187 minus 128. If we subtract, we will get the answer as 2059. Okay, this is the result. Yes, 7 is 2059. Clear, children? So moving on to the 16th problem. Find a GP for which sum of the first two terms is minus 4 and the fifth term is 4 times the third term. We have to find out the sequences of GP, that is geometric progression. What is given? Sum of the first two terms, that is S2 is minus 4 and fifth term is 4 times the third term. So with this given hint, we have to find out A and R to find out the GP. So what is given here? S2 is minus 4. So this is given and fifth term. Fifth term is 4 times the third term. So fifth term is represented by A5 is equal to 4 times the third term, A3. Okay. What is AN? AN equal to A R to the power n minus 1. So let us use the formula here, A5. That is A R to the power 5 minus 1 equal to 4 into A R to the power 3 minus 1. That is A R power 4 equal to 4 into A R power 2. So this A gets cancelled and R power 4 is equal to 4R square. If we bring this R square to the LHS, it will become R power 4 by R square. As R square is in product, when you change the sign, it will go to division. So R power 4 by R square equal to 4. Now what happens? Both the base has R. So the power can be subtracted. As it is in division, the powers can be subtracted. So R to the power 4 minus 2 is equal to 4. So r square equal to 4. That means r is equal to plus or minus 2. Okay. R is equal to plus or minus 2. So let us take r is equal to 2. First let us take r is equal to 2, which is greater than 1. So if it is greater than 1, Sn equal to a to the power a into r to the power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. Now what is given here? S2 is equal to minus 4. So then S2 is a r square minus 1 divided by r minus 1 equal to minus 4. So we have to find out a here. What is r? It is 2. So 2 square minus 1 divided by 2 minus 1 equal to minus 4. So a into what is 2 square? It is 4 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1 equal to minus 4. So that is a into 4 minus 1 is 3. So divided by 1 equal to minus 4. So a is equal to minus 4. This 3 when it comes down, it is minus 4 by 3. So 3 is in product. When it comes down, it will come to division. This one, it will go in product. So it will not change anything. So a is equal to minus 4 by 3 and r is equal to 2. So then what is GP? So GP is AR square, AR cube, etc. So what is A? A is minus 4 by 3, not AR square, it is AR. AR, AR square. Okay. What is AR? AR means minus 4 by 3 into 2. So minus 8 by 3. AR square means with AR you have to multiply a R. So minus 8 by 3 into 2 is minus 16 by 3. So this is the GP when R is equal to 2 and A is equal to minus 4 by 3. Now let us take R is equal to minus 2. So let us take R is equal to minus 2, which is less than 1. So Sn will be A into 1 minus r power n divided by 1 minus r. Now what is S2? S2 is minus 4. So a into 1 minus r square divided by 1 minus r equal to minus 4. So a into 1 minus, what is r? Minus 2. So minus 2 whole square divided by 1 minus minus 2 equal to minus 4. So a into 1 minus minus 2 whole square. Minus square is positive. So 2 square is 4. 1 minus 4. 1 plus 2. Minus into minus is plus 2 equal to minus 4. So a into, what is 1 minus 4? It is minus 3 divided by 1 plus 2. It is plus 3 equal to minus 4. So we will get this 3 gets cancelled. So a into minus 1 equal to minus 4. So negatives gets cancelled. A into 1 is a. So a is equal to 4. So we got a is equal to 4. Then what is GP? This a, which is 4. AR. What is R? R we took as minus 2. So 4 into minus 2, it is minus 8. Next AR square. R square is 4. So 4 fours are 60. So this is the GP when R is equal to minus 2 and A is equal to 4. Clear children? So shall we move on to the next one? 17th problem. If the 4th, 5th, 10th and 6th terms of a GP are X, Y and Z respectively, prove that X, Y, Z are in GP. We have to prove that X, Y, Z are in GP. So what is given? It is given that 4th term, that is A4 equal to X. 10th term, that is A10 equal to Y. And 16th term is Z. So A16 equal to Z. What we know? AN equal to A r to the power n minus 1. So let us apply here. So this is A r to the power 3 minus 1 equal to x. That is A r to the power 10 minus 1 equal to y. And A r to the power 16 minus 1 equal to Z. So we will get A r square equal to x. So this is the first equation. That is A r power 9 equal to y. This is the second equation. And A r power 15 equal to Z. So with the given data, we got these equations. We got these three equations. Now what we have to prove? We have to prove x, y, z are in GP. So to prove, what we have to prove? X, Y, Z are in GP. If they should be in GP, what is the, if they suppose they are in GP, what is their common ratio? Second term by first term. And this R will also equal to third term by second term, that is Z by Y. So that means we have to prove Y by X equal to Z by Y. Now let us take Y by X, that is 2 divided by 1. So A R square, not 2, is 2 divided by 1. What is 2? It is A R power 9. So A R power 9 divided by A R square equal to y by x. What will happen? A gets cancelled. This r power 9 divided by a r square. So 9 minus 2. I'm sorry, I made some mistake. So a4 equal to x. That means ar to the power. Here it is 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1. So we will get AR cube. Okay. So first equation is AR cube equal to X. Just clarify this. Okay. Now let us move. 2 divided by 1. So 2 is AR power 9 and 1 is AR cube equal to Y by X. So A gets cancelled and R power 9 minus 3. So as the powers are in division, we can subtract it, which is equal to y by x. 9 minus 3 is 6. So we will get y by x equal to r power 6. Let's keep this as 4. Next, let us take z by y. Okay, so we have to get z by y. Then you have to divide 3 by 2. So 3 divided by 2. It gives, what is 3? AR power 15. What is 2? AR power 9. On the right side we have Z by Y. So A gets cancelled. R power 15 minus 9 equal to Z by Y. Or is 15 minus 9 is 6. So we will get Z by Y equal to R power 6. So if you check 4 and 5, both have the answer as r power 6. That is, right hand side is equal. That means left hand side will be equal. That is y by x equal to z by y. So that is, they have the common ratio. So then it is GP. Therefore, x, y, z are in geometric progression. Okay. This is the solution. Clear, children? So moving on to the 18th one. Find the sum to n terms of the sequence 8, 88, 888, 8888. We have to find Sn for this. So what is given? It's summation. We have to find the summation up to n terms. That is 8 plus 88 plus 888 plus 8888 plus etc. up to n terms. How do we write this? So let us take 8 outside. If we take 8 outside, it will be 1 plus 11 plus 111 plus 1111 plus etc. Okay. Now how to write this 1? So if you write this one as 10 minus 1, this is not possible. Okay, this cannot be written as 100 minus 1. So what I am going to do is to write each as 10 minus 1, 100 minus 1. I am going to multiply and divide by 9. So divide by 9 here. If I multiply throughout by 9, I will get 9 plus 99 plus 999 plus 9,999 plus etc. Now I can write each term as 10 minus 1, 100 minus 1 is 99, 1000 minus 1 is 999, 10,000 minus 1 is 9,999. Okay. Now collect the first term in the bracket. So 10 plus 100 can be written as 10 square, 1000 can be written as 10 cube, 10,000 can be written as 10 power 4 plus etc. So this is one addition. Next collect the second term, minus 1 all have negatives. So take the negatives outside. So it is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus etc. up to n terms. Okay. So it is 8 by 9. Now this one. If you check this, here A is 10. So for this, A is equal to 10. What about R? Second term by first term. 10 square by 10 is 10. Third term by second term. It is also 10. Therefore, this is a GP. Okay. Now we have to find out its summation. That is Sn. Okay. We have to find out its summation minus, if you add 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n term, what is 1 plus 1? If you add 2 ones, you will get 2. If you add 3 ones, you will get 3. So if you add n ones, you will get the answer as n. Now we have to find out the summation Sn. So for this, what is the GP? It is 10, 10 square, 10 cube, etc. We have to find Sn for this. For this, A is equal to R, A is equal to 10, and R is equal to 10. Okay. So what is Sn? Here R is greater than 1. So we will use A to the power A into R power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. So A is 10. 10 power n minus 1 divided by 10 minus 1. So 10 into 10 power n minus 1 divided by 9. Okay. Now what is its summation? So sum is equal to 8 by 9 into 10 into 10 power n minus 1 divided by 9 minus n. So if you multiply by 8 by 9, 8 into 10 is 80 into 10 power n minus 1 divided by 9 into 9, 81 minus 8n by 9. So this is the value for the summation. 8 plus 88 plus 888 plus etc. Okay, children? So moving on to the 19th one. Find the sum of the product of the corresponding terms of the sequences 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 and 128, 32, 8, 2, 1 by 2. So they give two sequences, sequence 1 and sequence 2. They are asking us to multiply both the sequences, corresponding terms, first term into first term, second term into second term, and get the answer, and we have to find out its sum. Okay. Now first let us find out its product. Okay, children? So this is the concept. Now there are two sequences. First sequence, second sequence, and product of corresponding terms. So first term. What is the first term in the first sequence? It is 2. Second term in the second sequence, it is 120. So it is 2 into 128, which is 2 8s are 16, balance 1, and it is 5, 2. So it is 256. What about the second term? Second term in the first sequence is 4, and here it is 32. So it is product 4 into 32, it is 128. What about the third term? Third term is 8 and here also 8. So 8 into 8 is 64. Fourth term is 2 here. No, fourth term is 16 here. In the first sequence, it is 16. In the second sequence, it is 2. So it is 16 into 2, which is 32. Fifth term. In the first sequence, it is 32. In the second sequence, it is 1 by 2. So 32 into 1 by 2 is 16. So we got the product of the corresponding terms. What is the question? Sum of the products. So we have the sequence as 256, 128, 64, 32, 60. First, let us check whether it forms a GP or not. So here A is equal to 256. What is R? Let us check. Second term by first term, 128 by 256. So it is 1 by 2. Let us check for third term by second term also, 64 by 128. This is also 1 by 2. So if you check 32 by 64, this 1 by 2. 16 by 32, it is also 1 by 2. So common ratio is same. That means this is a GP. Okay. So this sequence is a GP with A is equal to 256 and R is equal to 1 by 2. So what is the GP? GP is 256, 128, 64, 32, 60. With A is equal to 256 and R is equal to 1 by 2. How many terms are there? 5 terms. N is equal to 5. We have to find sum, that is summation. Sn equal to A into this R is less than 1. So it is 1 minus R power n divided by 1 minus R. We have to find S5. A is 256. 1 minus 1 by 2 whole power 5 divided by 1 minus 1 by 2. So 256 into 1 minus 1 power 5 is 1, 2 power 5 is 32. Divided by 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. So 256 into, if we take 32 as LCM, it is 32 minus 1 divided by 32 into this 1 by 2. If I take it to the numerator, it will change as 2 by 1. So this 32, how many times 32? Let me check for 8. It is 8 into 32 is 256. So it is 8. So we will get 8 into 32 minus 1 is 31 into 2. So 8 into 31 into 2, which is 496. So this is the summation for product of the corresponding terms. Clear, children? So moving on to the 20th problem. Show that the product of the corresponding terms of the sequence A R square, A R square, A R to the power n minus 1 and capital capital A R square form a GP and find the common ratio. We have to show that the product of the corresponding terms form a GP and we have to find out the common ratio. If it forms a GP, we can easily find out the common ratio. Okay. Now, as in the previous problem, we have to form the terms in first sequence, second sequence, and product of corresponding terms. So first term in first sequence, it is A. In second sequence, it is capital A. Product is A into capital A. Second term, it is AR. Here it is A capital R. So it is AR into A capital R. Third term, it is A R square. Here it is capital A capital R square. So A R square into capital A R square. So moving on to the nth term, it is A R to the power n minus 1. Here capital A R to the power n minus 1. So we will get A R to the power n minus 1 into A R to the power n minus 1. Now what is the sequence? The sequence is A into capital A, small AR into capital AR, small AR square into capital AR square, etc. Small a r to the power n minus 1 into capital A r to the power n minus 1. So here the first term is A into capital A. Let us find out the ratio R. So ratio, you can check. Second term is AR into capital AR divided by first term is A into A. So here small a gets cancelled and capital A gets cancelled. We will get R into capital R. Also third term. What is the third term? AR square into capital AR square divided by second term AR into capital AR. So here A gets cancelled and here R square divided by R will be small r. Capital R square divided by capital R is capital R. Now if you check, common ratio is same. Common ratio is same. So therefore the sequence is GP. Okay. And R is equal to, that is common ratio equal to R into capital R. Okay. This is the common ratio for the given sequence. Clear, children? So with this I complete this session. In the next video, we will discuss exercise 8.2, question number 21 to 30. Clear, children? Thank you for watching my video. Also, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.